नहीं यार वो इसमें पेज
Hello. So, good morning to all of you. Today's program is AICTE EduSkills Virtual Internships Awareness Program. And today, on behalf of AICTE, I, Vipin Kumar, Assistant Director, NEET Cell, AICTE, pleased to welcome all the dignitaries present for this program. That is AICTE EduSkill MOU signing ceremony and its virtual internships awareness program. I would like to extend a warm welcome on this lovely meet. On behalf of AICTE, we have with us a great leader and visionary person, Professor Anil D. Sesarbudde, Honorable Chairman AICTE, the most energetic and second pillar of this council, that is Professor MP Punia, Honorable Vice Chairman AICTE, and the third pillar of this council, Professor Rajiv Kumar, Honorable Member Secretary AICTE. The key person of this NEET cell, Mr. Buddha Chandrasekhar, CCO NEET cell. As NEET cell is committed to come up with best of best industries for the sake of providing best internships, through which our focus is on imparting excellent hands-on skills to each and every student. Today we have with us industry partner from EduSkills, Mr. Subhajit Jagdev, co-founder and CEO, EduSkill Foundation, Anita Skaria George, Vice President, India COE and Country Leader at Salonist, Peter Gardner, Managing Director and President for Indian Subcontinent at Blue Prism, Lokesh Mehra, Head AWS Academy, South Asia, Mr. Srish V. Pandey, APAC Lead, Red Hat Academy. Mr. M. Muthukumar, Vice President Engineering, Managing Director and Country Manager, India at Jupiter Networks. Saravanan Rajgopal, Training Placement Manager, APAC, Palo Alto Networks, Cyber Security Academy. Also, I would like to extend a warm welcome to all the participants, TPOs from various institutions, industry partners across the nation, our all regional officers, my colleague, Assistant Director, Mr. Balwinder Singh, Mr. N. Ramesh, Dr. Alan, our startup fellow, Mr. Baljit, for this wonderful program. In continuation to this, according to the theme of this session, that is AICTE EduSkills MO signing ceremony and its virtual internships awareness program. Now, I welcome to invite Professor Anil D. Sasrabudhe, Honorable Chairman, AICTE, Professor Rajiv Kumar, Honorable Member Secretary, AICTE, and Mr. Subhajit Jagdev, Co-founder and CEO, EduSkill Foundation, to sign the MOU. For signing the MOU, sir.
सर ने गिफ्ट दिया, आपने गिफ्ट दिया ना सर कल।
हाँ कुछ ने दिया तो हम ये तो यूज नहीं करते। हाँ फ्री।
इसका लास्ट पेज कितना?
ये लास्ट पेज है।
अच्छा निकल गया। थ्री से
Honorable Member Secretary, say Rajiv Kumar ji is signing the MOU.
इनका वीडियो नहीं आ
अरे आ रहा सर, वो अटेंडेंस हटा दो ना।
देख रहे।
हाँ हाँ हाँ, लाइव भी जा रहा है सर यूट्यूब।
उधर ही
उसमें हो गया ना। है
वो नहीं है सर।
दूसरा कंपनी सर, वो बताएंगे।
प्रोग्राम का व्हाट्सएप पे भेजा था। व्हाट्सएप पे भेजा था। नहीं व्हाट्सएप में था, ईमेल में था। ईमेल में था।
मैं भी व्हाट्सएप
नहीं ठीक है। ढूंढ रहा था। तो कौन से ईमेल आईडी से भेजा था?
इसमें सर मैं अभी भेज दूँ आपको, व्हाट्सएप कर दिया सर।
मिनट टू मिनट मेल कर देंगे। मिनट टू मिनट वैसे तो
मिल गया।
नहीं लेके आए थे।
सर एक काम करता हूँ,
नहीं आई एम सेंडिंग।
वेडिंग इंटर्नशिप डिजाइन
हाँ सर एक्सचेंज वाला कर लेते हैं। एक्सचेंज वाला सही है।
हाँ स्टार्ट।
चलो वो एक्सचेंज वाला कर देंगे।
Please. So now from EduSkills, they will exchange the MOU, and on behalf of AICTE, Professor Anil D. Sasrabudhe, Honorable Vice Chairman, and Member Secretary Professor Rajiv Kumar, and Mr. Buddha Chandrasekhar, CCO, NEET Cell, will exchange the MOU.
अभी आ जाओ।
थैंक यू।
Thank you.
Your good name?
Thank you, sir, for sparing your valuable time. Now, I welcome and invite Professor Rajiv Kumar, Honorable Member Secretary, AICTE, to address the participants.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Honorable Chairman, Professor Anil D. Sasrabudhe, our beloved Buddha Chandrasekhar ji, CCO, and the man behind translating in all the text books, whether it is books or converting these video lectures in vernacular languages. He has developed a tool, his team, and representatives from EduSkills. First of all, I would like to congratulate EduSkills for having an understanding with AICTE for providing and helping in skills and internship to the students. Now, in 2017, we started this initiative. You might be knowing, Buddhaji. We adopted a quality agenda, and the important point of that quality agenda was internship. Important point. We worked very hard on various points, but somewhere we were lacking in providing internship. But when you started this portal and when you brought so many companies to this on this portal, I think that we have also covered that area in providing internship to our students. Thanks to you and your team working hard and making all connecting industry and the institutes through this portal. Now, we were coming from a program, myself and chairman, where we are promoting regional languages. There was a program in the auditorium where we were distributing and honoring our authors who has written books in Hindi. So similar type of exercise is going on. Along with that, providing skill is a very, very important task. And for that, internship plays an important role. Not only internship to the students, those who are studying, but apprenticeship, those who have completed their graduation is also an agenda for AICTE and many ministries, and even we are connecting schools, school children's also through this portal, and the work is going on. And I hope in time to come, this portal is going to play a very, very important role, and the MOUs and association with the industry like EduSkills, it will help not only our students, but our nation also to become Atmanirbhar. Thank you very much. Namaskar.
Thank you, sir, for sparing your valuable time to address the participants. Now, I welcome and invite Professor Anil D. Sasrabudhe, Honorable Chairman, AICTE, to address the participants.
Good morning, everyone. It's very exciting time. 14th November was Children's Day back. And when I see the faces of young students still enjoying the happiness of playing with games, playing with educational content, while doing their own studies is very, very important. And that brings happiness in the minds of students. Mr. Secretary Rajiv ji and Chandrasekhar Buddha ji, you have done a splendid job. As a chairman, I'm only, what you say, keep on going, keep on going. That's all what I keep saying. But the actual work is done by Chandrasekhar Buddha and his entire team. Few years ago, when we started, as you said, the internship to be made mandatory, many people raised doubts. Is it possible? Is it feasible? In a country with nearly 3.6 crore students in the higher education sector, and of which 1/4, around 70-80 lakh students being in technical education, can you provide internships to 80 lakh students? It was a big challenge. So we had to do many things. We initially had an MOU with one of the organizations called Internshala. I remember those days. Then Chandrasekhar Buddha joined and said, we must expand our base. And he put a target of 1 crore internship. We were opposing at that time. I was not opposing, but I was having my own doubts. And Rajivji was opposing us.
Yeah, I was opposing.
Rajivji was opposing. And many others of our organization were also opposing. I said, you must take everyone on board. Whatever was existing should continue. But he did not bat an eyelid. He said, no, I will do it. And that is absolute high level of motivation that I have seen in the eyes and in the face of Buddha, that he brought student interns, and all this work has been done, the portal development, from the help of undergraduate students as interns. Again, internship only. This is a different internship in an AICTE. And what Rajivji just now said, the translation tool, whether it is National Educational Alliance for Technology platform, and many other applications that AICTE requires, is done through the internships. So at the outset, I really I'm very, very happy and very, very delighted that we are signing MOUs. Only one was signed now, the other one will be signed very soon. And this very important thing is that of the EdTech companies participating with us in our platform of providing internships. So EduSkills is not a single entity, but it has multiple entities. Many people, I think AWS is there, Blue Prism, Pack Lead, then Juniper Networks, Cyber Security Academy from Palo Alto Networks, and all these companies, Salonist, I'm saying list of companies, they are all who's who in the domain of technology, in the domain of various activities, and I think EduSkills has brought all of them under one umbrella and providing this opportunity for AICTE students. And today we have reached nearly 12 lakh internships, although nearly 70 lakh students have registered. So that means 12 into 6, nearly 6 times less. So we have a long way to go. And Buddha's dream of 1 crore is yet to be reached. But 12 lakh is about 12% of the 1 crore which was envisaged. And in matter of 1.5 years, if we are able to reach 12 lakhs, I'm sure in the next 2-3 years, the speed at which we will be able to reach out to more industries, more companies, more people would increase. And I'm sure the pace will be accelerated. It is in the startup ecosystem, we have 2 words, incubation and acceleration, accelerators. So incubator has happened. It has got incubated. Internship portal is incubated. Now we are in the accelerator phase. So whatever feeding is to be done through the help from ministries, from the companies, he struggles. I have seen every day morning he sends a message, sir, I am going today to Ministry of Urban Affairs. I am going to Ministry of Health, Water Resources. Today I am going to meet people with from Microsoft or Google. Every day something or the other he keeps doing, and at the end of the day he sends a message. Today I did this. It is so exciting that absolutely with a focused mind, if someone does it with all meticulousness, success is bound to be there. There is no doubt about it, and this is visible. So Subhajit, thank you for coming over here and the opportunity which you are providing through the all other companies. We will go a long way, and our students will not only become employable, many of them will turn out to be entrepreneurs, and they themselves will start creating startups and provide internship to it. So this is like they train the trainers.
Yes.
So you are training them through internship so that they will become entrepreneurs in turn and then provide internship. So then Buddha's job is very simple. It's only networking, you know. You just send a mail and you will get 10 lakh internship. You send another mail, you will get another 10 lakh. And I'm looking forward for that day. And our honorable minister of education, Sri Dharmendra Pradhan, incidentally also is a skill minister. And skilling and education, they have to go hand in hand. One without the other is like, it is like knowledge, wisdom without having any practicality is meaningless in life. And that famous example of a boatman and a pandit who were traveling in a river or whatever, and then he asked him so many questions, and he was laughing at the boatman Then when there was a storm which was coming, boatman asked, "Do you know swimming?" He said, "No." Then your theoretical knowledge of fluid mechanics, fluid dynamics, it's a computational fluid dynamics, CFD, is all useless. And that is why this internship is very, very important. And I'm sure we will all enjoy that. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir, for your sparing your valuable time and to address the participants. Now, I welcome and invite Sri Buddha Chandrasekhar, CCO Neat Cell, to address the participants.
Good morning, all. What a beautiful day, because I see the name of the company. If you see, it's a combination of education and skills. I think, that's where we are concentrating and trying to create a union between education and skills, because we want our students to get a better knowledge, that is education, at the same time the real-time skills, the real-time opportunities. So I welcome EduSkills team and all the people who joined online, and various other companies associated with EduSkills, we have AWS, we have Blue Prism, Juniper Networks, we have Red Hat, Colonies, Palo Alto Networks. I welcome all of you. And as you know, India is receiving lots of investments. In last 7 years, we have received more than 375 billion US dollars as an investments, which means India is going to be a global manufacturing and service hub. So empowering and upskilling and skilling these 7 crore students and recent graduates is very, very important. And that's where we are trying to bridge the gap. And as you all know, NEP is not only focusing on skilling and reskilling, we are focusing on innovation, we are focusing on research, we are focusing on a highly advanced technological educational systems. So that's where I see the hands-on training and cross-specialization, mentoring, all these are very important for our students as well as faculty. And I thank all these companies for providing opportunities to our students. And with everyone's permission, I would like to share some details about the internship portal, because the thought process, as I said, it's connecting the academia with the industry. But in what level? I mean, see, we want to connect the students to the industries as well as government by providing a virtual, physical as well as online opportunities of real-time projects. Because when I was student, I never got an opportunity to work as an intern. So I see that pain, and that's the reason, I run pole to pole to get internship opportunities, because we as a Minister of Education, we strongly believe every student is our family member, and we are a Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, we all are one. So if any student get benefit, their family will get benefit. When the family gets benefit, the society will get benefit, our country will get benefit, right? So that is where, we all work together and create a better world as well as better country, the Vishwa Guru. That is what we call. So we started providing internship opportunities on a pan-India basis, because we strongly believe the student who lives in a cities, who lives in a small remote village, both must get equal opportunities. That's the beauty of new education policy. So we worked hard with all the institutes, universities, and various engineering colleges, non-engineering colleges. We invited them to be on board, and we are happy to share that more than 69 lakh plus. Now it's almost touching 70 plus. That's what today morning I have realized, sir. So 70 lakh plus registered and verified students. We have lots of non-verified, but I'm talking only about a verified student with a verified profile, with their stream, with their knowledge areas, with their interest areas, with their experience, with their skill sets, with their preferred locations. And the companies who's providing internships, they are so happy, because it's very simple, easy to use, and easy to select a candidate. We have the end-to-end enterprise, which provides every capability of advanced so-called $1 billion worth of companies, right? So we have such kind of provisions in this website, and we are happy to share. And I would like to thank all the companies who provided internship opportunities to us. So we have given more than 12 lakh internship opportunities in last 1.5 years. with more than 38,000 MOUs with various industries. And we are not happy because see, as sir said, our thought process, we want to achieve 1 crore internship opportunity. So we are trying our best to reach the more industries, MSMEs, because we have more than 6 crore MSMEs in our country. So we are reaching them out. We are reaching them various other ministries as well as companies. And not only that, lot of people asked us, what about the core engineering internship? So we are working with the core engineering companies and trying to get some internship opportunities for them. At the same time, we are not leaving the non-engineers, because we strongly believe, as Honorable Prime Minister says, Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas. So we want to make sure not only the engineering students, the non-engineering students also get equal opportunities in our country. Because see, as you know, the automation and the robotic process is taking some of the jobs. What it really means is human needs to be more creative in nature. So we need to provide opportunities to every sector. So that's where we are trying, and trying to get the things make happen, not for non-engineering students, by providing a non-engineering internship opportunities. And along with that, we have realized and identified the need of the 21st century skills, and we started skilling and upskilling the students using skill development programs as well as faculty development programs, by enabling and empowering all our students and faculty, and make them ready for the 21st century industry needs. I thank everyone for giving this opportunity, and I request every student to utilize this opportunity. And I thank all the companies, and we are not stopping here. We are even adding the school students also, and vocational education students, and who is doing IGNO kind of a programs. We are trying to get all of them on board, and trying to create a best of the best platform by utilizing the advanced technologies like artificial intelligence as well as the deep learning. Thank you very much for giving this opportunity. Namaste.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Buddha sir, for sparing your valuable time to address the participant about internship. And now I welcome and invite Mr. Subhajit Jagdev, co-founder and CEO, EduSkills Foundation, to address the participants.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. Respected Chairman, sir. Respected Buddhaji, the person behind the whole concept and making this MOU successful. And we hope with your leadership we'll do good. And we have committed for 5 lakh internship, but the motivation I get from here, we'll try to make it double. Make it double. And so all the corporate dignitaries, thank you for joining in a short notice. We have informed all the corporate dignitaries. They have immediately accepted our invitations, and they have shown interest to join and address all our students. So I'm having a just slide for play on that, what we have done till now. Yeah, on 25th August, we have launched for 5 lakh internships with blessings of the chairman sir and Buddhaji. And now the way I told, we can go for more, and we go for 10 lakhs. So the pickup of 5 lakhs we have done, like 2021-22, we have planned for 50,000, and we have already published from 25th. And we have got lot of applications. We have got almost 70,000 applications. The time comes when you have to stop the registration process. And we have selected for winter almost 30,000 internships. So now 30,000 students are doing the internships. So and we are going to again open the portal in January for again 50,000 internships. So we hope we'll surely achieve our goal and go forward. So all the engineering colleges, I welcome all the engineering colleges, all the polytechnic colleges, they can part of this internship. They are welcome to be part of this. So the internship process is like everybody need to register on AICTE portal. Then we'll give the LMS access to the students. They have to learn all the LMS access and course content. They get the project access, and the project evaluation team will do. Once the project evaluation happens, we'll go for the issuing of the certificates. They are not only getting the intern certificate, they are also getting the corporate certificates. All the corporates are giving the certificates to them. So going next is, initially we have opened for 8 domains. So from all corporates, 6 corporates. So all the domains we have opened now, these are all latest technology. It is on RPA, AWS, networking, Red Hat, and process mining. These are all need of the time. So whatever the need we have opened for them, and we are in talk to come up with more such new domains, and so that students can take this opportunity. So as I told, we have got lot of applications in winter. We have shortlisted almost 30,000 students. Now all the 30,000 students have started the process, and there are 20 plus industry sessions we are pipelined. So MAPSI, Samjan, TCS, everyone is coming to address the students. And not only for that, I am going to tell you, because this all students who are going under the internship, we are also giving the job opportunity, and the placement is started. So we have started that process also. So we are expecting the end of this internship by 30th December. We'll close this internship. So upcoming internship, we are going to announce for next cohort for 50,000 students. So that is again second cohort is going to be open in 1st January. So we are expecting this is to be closed by April, and again we'll start another cohort. So as the students have already told, they are going to get the LMS access. This is all lifetime LMS access from the corporates. They are getting it. Even if they finish the internship, they can learn it again. Anywhere, anytime they can learn it. And they are going to get the digital batches, certificates, and global exam vouchers. So they can go and take the global exams for the corporates also. As part of the faculty, we are not leaving the faculty because they are the pillar of us. We are making them train the trainers. The faculty development program is going on. We are giving them global certification, making them certified, and they are the part of this, and we are going to appreciate them also. We are getting this effort and going to do this service for us. Apart from the institutions, we are setting up center of excellence for them who are doing good. We have done ranking also. So which are the colleges doing best in India? So we are going to award them. All the corporates are coming and award them. And we are planning to do it on 25th August only. The AICTE Internship Day will are going to facilitate all the the faculties and institutions are doing this. So these are the corporates who have shown interest to come up for hiring, and it's already started. As I told, all the 30,000 students, so from them who are 2022 pass out, they have already started. So Hexaver is already started, the TCS is started, MAPSIS is started. All placement also we are going to give it. So this everything is free for the students. They can come and ensure that they are getting right opportunity. So we are trying to close the tangle. So the student will intern, they will get the job, then the whole cycle will be closed. So thank you, sir. Thank you for giving this opportunity. We hope this partners will go very long. Thank you.
I would like to add one small thing. Thank you very much for adding 5 lakh more internship opportunities to our students. I request every students to join this because of different reasons. See, one, they are giving you a free learning. Then they are giving you a project to work on. See, and they are mentoring also, and all are real companies. See, these are not, we have cross-verify, then only we will give them an opportunity to serve our students, because I see our students and faculty as a customers. We want to give only best of the best to our students and faculty. So in this process, we have evaluated and made sure that these are the real opportunities, and they are ready to help, and they are ready to give the certificate also at the end of the day. I request everyone, please utilize this opportunity, and I thank all the companies associated with EduSkills. Thank you.
Thank you, Subhajit, for sparing your time to address the participants. Now, I welcome and invite Anita Scaria George, VP India COE and country leader at Salonist. Anita Scaria.
Good morning. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. So let me just start my presentation. Do you have my presentation by any chance?
You have the presentation?
No, you can share it. You can do it from your end.
Okay. Okay.
Share rights are given.
You can share it.
Share rights.
Yes.
Okay.
Share rights is given already.
Okay, I have a Mac. I'm not able to. I will just talk through without sharing the presentation because I have a system preference that I need to set on my Mac. It will take a while. Okay, so I'll just go ahead with this. I'm sorry about that. Okay, first and foremost, thank you, a big thank you to EduSkills and AICTE for making this possible. Dear Chairman, Vice Chairman, Member Secretary, Professor, and dear students, thank you for being part of this exciting professional journey and giving us as Salonist the opportunity to be part of this program. As VP in India for Salonist, I'm honored to be here today at the start of this and to support students from all backgrounds on their journey to become professionals in Industry 4.0. I am a product of the Regional Engineering College, Trichy, and I would like to give back, to my college and to the educational system in our country because of what we have created here and what all we have accomplished. And I would say this is a huge step. When I was, in REC, we had implant trainings, and we as students had to go out and get these implant trainings, approach companies and do it. But EduSkills coming together with AICTE, providing this platform is really big and an extremely positive step for all of you. The kind of companies, the future skills, that have been included in this is really going to take all your students to the next level. Okay, let me talk a little bit about what I do in Salonist. So I have joined Salonist I have 27 years of industry experience in India. Most of my experience has been in India, and I've joined Salonist to set up the India operations and an India COE. And why did we choose India? Because of the large number of skills that we have in our country. Okay. When I talk about the number of students that are passing out of engineering colleges and number of professionals that our country is creating, the youth in the country, it is a no-brainer for any organization to set up in India. Now, Salonist itself started as a company that came out of a research program by 3 students who are the founders of our company. So we do want to give back, to the educational system because we were born as a startup out of the educational system. Today, Salonist is evaluated as a 11 billion company. We are growing year on year, 100% growth, and we've been around for 10 years. Okay, so we started with small 10 people, started as a company in Germany, and now we are grown to 2,000 people worldwide, and we are growing, at 100% growth projected, at least in the next 5 years. Okay, the companies that we have, done, our customers are in the global 2000 Forbes list. And the kind of technology that we have is a path-breaking technology that these customers use to improve their processes. Now, what is our company all about? We started, in this new area called process mining. Now, all of you would have heard about data mining. Data mining is going through, data to find insights about data. Now, we look, as Salonists, look at data in action. What do you mean by data in action? We look at processes as they happen in the real world. It can be any process. It can be a business process. It can be the process of, conducting admissions to colleges, conducting an examination. Any process, you have an application of Salonist. So it looks at the event information. it gets it into a Salonist data mart, analyzes the process, and gives insights as to how the process is executing. And it can deal with terabytes of data. Okay, and the whole process. Now, if you have to do something like this manually, it will take about 3 to 6 months. But using this Salonist process mining tool, the algorithms that we have, we're able to do this in a few hours. Now, with the insights that the Salonist tool comes up with, we know what gaps are there in a business process. And the next step that Salonist does is we have an execution management platform. So whatever execution gaps or process gaps are there, our platform has the capability to build automation and using AI and ML to improve the overall business process. And if you look at, the kind of advantage, the cost savings for companies who have implemented Salonist, they have millions of dollars of cost saving. Okay, so as a technology, it is path breaking and ahead. And what are our plans? Why are we there in India? The reason we are here in India is to make sure that we are creating Salonist professionals for the market. Now, if you look at LinkedIn and look at the number of job openings that are there for Salonists, in UK there are about 8,000 openings. In the US, there are 1.3 million openings. And in India itself, there is 1.38 lakhs of openings, job openings for Salonists. And if you look at the number of Salonist certified professionals globally, there are 50,000 globally, and there are 15,000 in India. Okay, and that is because of the programs that we've started. So there is the need to fix this gap. And we at Salonist, for students through the EduSkills program, are opening out all our corporate, the training that we have to students through the program. And you have the opportunity of using the same training that somebody who is working in Salonist or a partner who's working on Salonist has access to. And this training also comes with a project and internship. And going through this, getting certified on this means that you can start working on Salonist from day one. Okay. The kind of opportunities that are there, this is very, very futuristic. And I think it is a great opportunity for all you students to register on the Salonist portal and become process miners of tomorrow. This is applicable to anybody who has got an engineering degree or a degree in maths or business studies, because the Salonist process mining is applicable to all walks of our life today. It is like it was said earlier, that we are not looking at internships only for engineers, but we want to target the entire set of students that are there in the market. And this is a huge opportunity for all of you. So please do log into our website, which is academy, login at salonist.com, and register for this process. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for sparing your time to address the participants. Now, I welcome and invite Peter Gartenberg, Managing Director and President of Indian Subcontinent at Blue Prism. Mr. Peter. Hello. Mr. Peter, are you there?
Yeah, I think he has unmuted.
Yeah, just. Yeah. Technical. Am I audible?
Yes,
That's
yes.
audible, sir.
Yes.
Yes, Peter, please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. First of all, on behalf of Blue Prism, we are really honored to participate in this AICTE initiative, the NET initiative, along with EduSkills. When I established Blue Prism in India in 3 years ago, one of our core missions in India was to tap into the massive talent pool that is India. And this program is absolutely excellent for our objectives here in India and bringing Indian talent into the global talent pool for
Hello, Peter
intelligent
sir.
automation.
Hello. Yes.
Yeah, so sorry to interrupt you, Peter, but we are not able to see your screen because you did a tab. So can you please go back, switch towards your presentation?
Okay.
Now visible.
Yeah, thank you, Peter.
Now
Thank
visible,
you.
sir. Now visible.
Now it is visible. Okay.
Visible.
Is it visible now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You please go ahead.
Sorry about that. I don't use Cisco that often. Very good system, but we don't use it. Again, we are very, very excited to be part of this, and we're excited to involve, Indian talent and Indian students in intelligent automation. Just a quick background on Blue Prism. Blue Prism was the pioneer and remains a leader in the intelligent automation field. The initial product was something called robotic process automation. It has evolved significantly and is now very much a combination of the latest AI technologies, machine learning, and all the technologies behind digital workers and process automation. This is in the last, I think, analyst report, this segment of intelligent automation is the fastest growing software, enterprise software field in the world today. And there's a fantastic demand for talent in this area. The previous presenter, Salonist, this is also part of this entire intelligent automation kind of sector in a way. It's a very important area that frankly, every student should at least build a basic competency in this area. And our program will hopefully give you those foundational skills to understand the exciting age of automation that is underway currently. And these are just some of the statistics of what is happening in the entire intelligent automation field. Again, interesting statistic from Forrester recently. It said 1 out of every 4 remote workers will be supported by some form of automation. So I would say we're just at the beginning of this massive trend towards more and more intelligent automation that is leveraging the breakthroughs in artificial intelligence. It is really infusing everything that's happening in the IT sector today, and it's infusing just about every activity that businesses and organizations are conducting around the world. So this is an area that you want to build your skills in today. And to do that, we are really honored to work with EduSkills and AICTE on this initiative, where we're going to be bringing our curriculum that comes out of the Blue Prism University to you all. And I would encourage you to get online and sign up today and start your program. And just a little bit of the statistics behind the demand for talent here. It is just a massive growth that's anticipated, and everybody is looking for people with skills in Blue Prism and intelligent automation. And there are absolutely opportunities today for internships and jobs in the future. These organizations we already work with to facilitate placement. They are coming to us constantly asking for sources of talent. And I believe this program can provide a tremendous boost to the talent demands of these organizations. And these organizations are heavily represented here in India, but of course around the world as well. And they are looking for Blue Prism skills, intelligent automation skills. So again, thank you. We are very honored to.
Thank you, Mr. Peter, for giving the opportunity to our students. And as we see that the globe is becoming a digital village, and remote automation process as well as a digital data is getting connected in one place. Companies like you as well as companies like Salonist is going to empower our students so that their employability skills will increase. At the same time, you are creating a workforce for you. I think that's the beauty of this model. We welcome you, and do visit the beautiful country named India. So you are welcome, and please.
Absolutely.
Thank you, sir. Now I welcome and invite Mr. Srish V. Pandey, APAC lead, Red Hat Academy, to address the participants. Mr. Srish V.
Thank you, sir. Thanks to the leadership of AICTE team as well as the EduSkills team for inviting me today to talk to all the students and the team about the Red Hat Academy courses, certification, and career opportunities, as well as the great internship program which EduSkills is offering along with the AICTE team. Let me start sharing my screen. And if somebody can tell me my screen has come up or not, that would be great.
It's coming, sir. It's now visible.
Thank you for confirming, sir. So, my name is Shirish Pandya, and I look after the Red Hat Academy program in APAC. This is a brief introduction. As most of you know that Red Hat started in 1993, and it has invested more than 28 years into open source projects and technologies. Why open source? Because of collaboration, transparency, innovation, and standardization. It offers collaboration among a large and diverse community of contributors. It's very, very transparent in its nature, in both accessing and the ability to act on issues. The most important thing is the innovation. It provides the constant innovation to solve the shared problem faster and together. And it provides the standardization because it is created by the communities who are working together. So, I mean, most of you know that we are the largest open source company in the world. So what we do is that we actively participate in open source communities, the projects. So at any given point of time, there are more than 1 million projects going on in the world in the open source area. And out of that, Red Hat participates in 40,000 of them. We convert those projects into products based on our customers' requirement, and we provide service support and consulting. So that's the way, like, we make money because at the end of the day, we are a commercial organization. as I said, like, I'm really excited about the internship which EduSkills is offering along with the AICTE team. And I mean, this slide, like, I'm very excited about. I mean, we do these kind of research once every 18 to 24 months. And last time when we did this research, we found out that almost 80% of the hiring managers, they are looking for Linux talent. And as we know, Red Hat has got more than 70% of the Linux market share. 59% of them, they were looking for DevOps skills, 57% engineers, and 49% sysadmin. And when we spoke to them, 87% of them, they said that they are finding it difficult to find right employees with enough open source talent. So all these numbers, exciting numbers, they tell us, like, the kind of opportunity which are there in the industry. And that's the way, like, the internship which is offered by EduSkills and AICTE team together, it's going to address that to a large extent. I strongly believe that. In a nutshell about Red Hat as an organization, so we have more than 19,000 employees now. We are present in 40 countries, in 105 offices across the world. More than 90% of the Fortune 500 companies, they use Red Hat products and solutions. And when I say Fortune 500 companies, they are mostly from North America, but then this also holds true in India and APAC region. And we are the first 1, 2, 3, 4, and now $4.8 billion open source company in the world. And I think by this year, we should cross $5 billion. As I mentioned before, like, almost 100% of the US airlines companies, the telcos, the BFSIs, the executive departments, the healthcare companies, they rely on Red Hat. But let me tell you, like, this data holds true for India as well as APAC. Today, like, I mean, we are all here because of this internship program which is offered by AICTE and EduSkills. And let me talk a little bit more about Red Hat Academy. So the whole objective of Red Hat Academy is to bridge the gap between education and industry and train the students in the areas of emerging technologies and make them employable. So we offer courses in the areas of Linux, cloud, middleware, DevOps, and automation management. And it's a no-cost membership to the qualifying universities, and we try to offer the best-in-class training and certification to the students. Some of the features and benefits of Red Hat Academy program is, I mean, it's completely hands-on. So we provide a flexible hands-on lab environment. All the resources are standardized. So whatever training which we offer to our commercial customers, to our enterprise customers, that same training we offer to our students as well. We provide the instructor as well as the partner support. The students can validate their knowledge with the help of various certification and preliminary exam, which are highly discounted for students as well as instructors. And the content is very, very high demand. What I mean to say by high demand is that we take the feedback from the instructors, the partners, the customers every 12 to 18 months. And based on those feedback, we keep on updating, upgrading, and refurbishing our content. These are the 7 courses which we offer under the Red Hat Academy program. I mean, you can see there are 3 buckets: core system admin, cloud computing, and middleware development. Okay, under the core system administration, we cover the basic sysadmin course 1, 2, and then there is Linux automation with Ansible, on which I believe the internship is provided by EduSkills team. On the cloud computing and container side, we cover OpenStack administration, OpenShift application, and containers and Kubernetes. And on the middleware side, we cover Java Enterprise Edition. And almost all these courses, they map to the performance-based online exam. Let me tell you that the industry today is facing the challenge of automation management, digital transformation, and agile and application integration. As far as the automation management challenge is concerned, that is addressed with the help of our Ansible course, which is Linux automation with Ansible. The agile or application integration challenge is addressed with the help of the Java Enterprise Edition course, which comes under the middleware development umbrella. And the digital transformation challenge is addressed with the help of the cloud computing and containers course. I mean, again, like, as you know, the container skills are very, very highly demanded in the marketplace. As I mentioned before, all these courses, they map to the performance-based online exam, and you can get more information from the EduSkills team. I mean, they are the experts on this. I mean, again, like, I mean, some more statistics which I want to share. Last time, like, when we did this study around, again, 12 to 18 months back, and when we spoke to students, instructors, and the enterprise who recruit Red Hat Academy students, so 95% of the students, they said that they are better prepared to maximize the value of the Red Hat products and solutions after going through the training and certification. 92% of the students, they reported being able to work more independently, though they are also a team worker. But then they said that they rely less on co-workers after Red Hat training. And 94% of the instructors and administrators said that RHA students who graduated with Red Hat certification, they have increased job opportunities. So again, some of the interesting statistics, and you can find out about this more on the Red Hat Academy website. Thanks again from my side. And I'm really happy to be a part of this internship program, which is offered by EduSkills team and AICTE leadership, and looking forward to closely working with both the teams and take it forward to the next level. Thank you again and all the best. Thanks.
Thank you, Shirish Pandey. As Red Hat is a brand, we don't need more details, and I'm sure every student is interested on working with Red Hat, and the kind of a middleware based applications and the products you have, I'm sure the student will get lots of benefit out of it. Thank you very much.
Sure, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Shirish sir.
Thank you.
Now I welcome and invite Mr. Lokesh Mehra, Head AWS Academy, South Asia.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Lokesh Mehra.
Thank you. And I'm going to share my screen. So just let me know if it is visible.
Yes, it's fine.
Perfect. So namaskara to everyone, and glad to see some very familiar faces. Dr. Sahasra Buddhe, Professor Rajiv Kumar, Mr. Punya, Buddhaji, and the whole AICTE team along with EduSkills. So while everybody has talked about the companies, etc., I thought let me take it on a tangent and move to something different. All of you are aware that digital transformation is happening. So if you remember the Kali Pili taxis, they have now moved to the Ubers and the Olas. If you look at books, they have become digitized. Even the payments that you do pay, if you're even going in a rickshaw, you can pay through either your fintech kind of Paytm aspects or a MobiKwik or anything of that sort. And why is all this happening? Even our normal mobile phone, as you see, has become an integrated device. So you will realize that everything is just due to one aspect, which is I call digitization. And this entire digitization is happening over the cloud. So what is cloud? For all the students and faculty who don't know about the cloud, what you used to do on premise today is now actually moved to the internet. So you, for example, during your admission time or during your exam time, your server in the college or at the school used to get pinged a lot. And you needed to add additional servers or physical devices out there. Now you no longer need to do that. All you can do is just transfer everything on the cloud, and you'll get that same kind of service with 99.9996 redundancy in place. So you don't need to worry about what are the things that you can port on the cloud itself. Just to share with you some data, currently in India, there are about 4.4 million IT professionals, of which about 608,000 are what exist in the IT industry. The actual demand, as you see, is about 8,73,000. And this demand is expected to grow by 4x. We're talking almost about 800K is the gap that is going to be existing in the coming 3 to 4 years. So there's a huge requirement for cloud professionals. And this has been validated also by another organization called IDC, which is one of the biggest market research agencies. They have indicated that barely about 35% of the people have resources who can manage, troubleshoot, and operate cloud. The remaining 67% or do not have even people who manage the cloud. So cloud is very, very important. And as I indicated from my past examples, everybody from Paytm to Uber to Ola to even your Tata Sky through which you're seeing your cricket matches or your Disney Hotstar, everything is on the cloud. So you can imagine the requirement for cloud professionals. Bridge this gap, we came up with the AWS Academy, where we provide the curriculum entirely pro bono to the institutes. It's ideally meant for your students. They're aligned to global certifications, as Shubhajit had indicated, and they lead to what is, employability perspective. The good part is that all these curriculum which we are offering they actually are on different technologies. So right from basics of cloud to the associate level to machine learning and data analytics. Just to let you know of how the aspect of the learning pathways which are there for your internship. You can begin with the cloud foundation, move on to the associate level, earn your internship certificate where you'll be doing your projects, etc., and then you can go in for a global certification. Same way, in the second pathway, you have an option specifically to move into the machine learning side, also do data analytics. While you do your projects and internship, then you gain your internship certificate, and then you can go in for your cloud practitioner certificate. So these are global certifications which are there. Now, how does this internship help you? Particularly if you look at it, what EduSkills and AWS is doing is we are giving you various options of how do you work, what is the life of a cloud professional. You should actually know what a person does on a day-to-day basis. There are project-based learning opportunities within that. There are virtual interview preps. There are digital resources of AWS which you can leverage. And mentoring is provided by industry people. Your exam readiness training is conducted by AWS in EduSkills. Virtual job fairs for which the students who are going through the internship are invited. There are events from Amazon through which the students and the faculty are invited. And finally, you also get the opportunity to become what are called as student ambassadors. So there's a plethora of aspects that you can do in this internship. These are some of the companies who have recruited, people. They're from the large system integrators to basically small companies to even the mid-sized companies. So all of them have got the leverage of students who have been exposed to, the AWS courses. So as an ending point, as a next step, all I would recommend the students and the faculty to do is attend the training, attend the webinars, the sessions, go through the capstone projects, complete your internship, become certified, and contribute to digital economy of India. Thank you very much, and back to you, sir.
Thank you, sir, for sparing your time and address the participants. Now, I welcome and invite Mr. M. Muthukumar, Vice President Engineering, Managing Director and Country Manager in India at Jupiter Networks.
Can you hear me? This is Muthukumar here. Good morning.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Yes. So I represent, Juniper Networks. It's often misspelled as Jupiter Networks or sometimes even Jumper Networks. But the real name of this company is Juniper Networks, California headquartered with a very large presence in Bangalore. For about 2.5 decades, we have been in the job of building the internet, right? All my peers in the industry talked about how critical internet is to the cloud and how the life of people has changed over the period of time. And the digitization has pretty much engulfed the entire planet. And this would not be possible if not for the build out in the network. And that's what we call the internet. And Juniper has been right at the center of this innovation, right? We are a leader in networking and security solutions in the cloud, AI, and 5G era, right? And at Juniper, we strive to deliver network experiences that kind of transform how people connect, work, and live. Our mission has been to connect everything and empower everyone. That's been our mission. And largely in the world, you see today, devices getting connected, people getting connected, and the empowerment coming along with it, and it changes the quality of life, right? So we are in the business of building routers, switches, and firewalls. And the kind of work that we do in this field is an engineer's delight, right? Ranging from silicon engineering to all aspects of hardware engineering to building the core operating systems, and then building the networking stack on top of it and making it available for our customers across the globe. Our customers range from large enterprises, telecom providers, the biggest of the telecom providers in the world, cloud providers in the world, some of the largest data centers in the world and in our country. They all run on Juniper. As an example, right, a flight landing in Mumbai International Airport or Delhi International Airport needs a very secure and a stable network, which is run by Juniper today, right? The founder of Juniper before independence, his family was in the Punjab, Pakistani part of Punjab, and he even built a customized router for the defense needs of our country, right? Which is again a very essential element when you go into digital warfare, right? So there are several different key critical elements that go with the network. And like how electricity has become an integral part of one's life, network follows you everywhere. And it has become a very integral part of your life. And if you don't have the network and the connectivity, you feel that you're completely lost. And that's the explanation for Juniper and what it does. And, I'll just quickly share my screen. Okay, same problem. Never mind. The Juniper Networks Cloud and Automation Academy is a partnership with EduSkills, and we are very honored to partner with EduSkills and be a very integral part of AICTE, right? In India, right, we not only have a very large presence, about 5,000 plus engineers working for us in India, but we have a huge customer base, and this customer base needs these networking skills to run their data centers, to run their network, right? So these skills are imparted through this partnership that we have with EduSkills, and this partnership enables students of the country free of cost to get these critical skills and get this important exposure and get trained and become very effective in participating in this digitization effort globally, right? And so it's a very critical skill, and I would strongly encourage people to look at acquiring some of these skills. And thank you for the opportunity, and thank you for giving Juniper this opportunity. Honored to be here.
Thank you, G. As it's a very great company, when I was in Silicon Valley, I visited your office. A beautiful office with a Indian American found the company, right? Is that correct?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Dr.
I
Pradeep
think
Sindhu.
it's one of
Yeah.
the great company because when we are building a networks, I mean the IPs, like IP4, IP6, you guys have played a major role not only in the developing the softwares on the R&D side,
Yes.
because transferring the data in a faster mode is critical for any application. Now, if you take a 4G or 4G Volt or 5G, right, the data transmission rate plays a very important role where the routers, switches, all this network management software plays a major role, because when I was an electronics engineer, I studied that when you call someone, there is a connector which switches, which connects from one place to another place, then the call gets connected. And now it was happening in a fraction of macro seconds. I think, that's a beauty of companies like you who are building wonders. But sometimes what happens is these companies, networking companies, are like father. Father does everything, but father is on the background. So always, the mother gets appreciation. So all front-end software companies like Google, they get appreciation, but such a networking based company is already always on the background. But I'm really interested, and thank you for providing opportunities to our students. And I'm sure they will learn lots of new methodologies, and they will also contribute on the R&D of your company. Thank you very much for giving this opportunity to our students and faculty. By the way,
Thank you.
we request you please give opportunity to our faculty also,
Oh,
because we have
absolutely.
an amazing faculty. You see, let's
Absolutely.
say if you give an opportunity to faculty, he can teach the same to hundreds or thousands of students. So I think that's what I see. The multiplication factor, right? So we request you give opportunity to students as well as faculty. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for that support and introduction. And we are looking forward. We are excited, equally excited to participate in this initiative, and we will provide all and every support possible. Thank you.
Thank you, Muthukumar ji, for sharing your time. Now I welcome and invite Saravanan Rajagopal, Training Partner Manager, APAC, Palo Alto Network Cyber Security Academy. Mr. S. Rajagopal.
Yeah, hi. Am I audible? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Audible, sir.
Okay, let me share my screen. Hello, everyone. It's an honor and privilege to be here on behalf of Palo Alto Networks. Very good morning or good afternoon to all the dignitaries, delegates, the academia, and the students. My name is Saravanan Rajagopal. I'm the training partner manager for Asia Pacific and Japan at Palo Alto Network based out of Singapore. And in this short session, I would like to give you a high-level overview of what we are doing at Palo Alto Networks. It's probably very helpful for the high-level people. And then I'll be going straight to the points. What are the benefits about the cybersecurity internship program, very specifically for the students that we are offering, and also for the faculties as well. It's a great collaboration, and we are honored to work with both EduSkills and AICTE in bringing this wealth of knowledge to the students. Over the last 10 years, Palo Alto Network has set an ambitious goal to redefining what it means to be secure. Our focus is to make each day of our customers' life and their network than the one before, with the most intelligent network security solutions that we provide to the organizations from the emerging threats. Our customers have a choice of robust network security solutions, such as the next generation firewall, available in both physical and virtual environment, such as actual virtual machines that we can deploy in a VMware network environment, or containerized solution, or even in the cloud delivered form factors. The product portfolio itself in Palo Alto Network can be categorized into three major streams called Strata, Prisma, and Cortex. Strata is to secure the enterprise against tomorrow's threats for today. It protects users' applications and data anywhere with Intelligence Network Security Platform by Palo Alto Networks. The next generation firewall and its related products falls under this Strata category. The next one is called Prisma. The Prisma is the industry's most what we call a comprehensive cloud security portfolio. It accelerates the digital transformations with a product suite that designed to secure the cloud of today against the threats of tomorrow. While the Cortex, the third one, is the industry's most comprehensive product portfolio for security operations, empowering enterprises with the leading attack surface management, along with the best-in-class prevention, detection, automation, and response capabilities. All the solutions here are powered by cloud-delivered security services, and as well as a consulting service in Palo Alto Networks called Unit 42. About 96 of the Fortune 100 companies rely on Palo Alto Network solutions. Not only that, 70% of the global 2000s are Palo Alto Network customers as well. Palo Alto Network stands as a number one in enterprise security, with revenue trend of 22% compound annual growth rate from fiscal year 2018 until 2020. Palo Alto Network serves more than 85,000 customers in 150 plus countries. For the 7th consecutive years, we have gained the top honors from the Outstanding Customer Services, from the Technology Services Industry Associations player called TSIA in the US and JD Powers. This is primarily based on the world-class customer support that we provide. The next one is Gartner Quadrant. Gartner named Palo Alto Network as a leader for the 10th consecutive time in its Gartner Magic Quadrant for network firewalls category. As many of you know, the Magic Quadrant is a series of market research report published by IT consulting firm called Gartner. Their analyses are conducted for several specific technology industries, and are updated every 1 to 2 years' time. Once updated, the report has been published to his predecessors, is retired. And this one is for year 2021, which is released about a month or two ago. In the US, there is an organization called CyberSeek. Cyberseek.org provides cybersecurity supply-demand heat map for the United States. This is an interactive heat map. It provides a granular snapshot of demand and supply data for cybersecurity jobs in the United States. Although the stats are not matched for India, but the trend is. There are many opportunities for students to excel in cybersecurity. That is what indirectly this chart is explaining. Students or faculties can also go directly to the cyberseek.org to view that statistics. Now let's see what students can get from this program. And we are working very closely with EduSkills, and we are happy to be part of this program together with AICTE. Palo Alto Networks, we are doing a great deal of work to demonstrate the breadth of jobs in cybersecurity. The Cybersecurity Academy programs in Palo Alto Network is designed or created to help equip the next generations of students with an hands-on cybersecurity knowledge and skills required to help them better prepare for the career futures. Together with EduSkills, the partnership with AICTE internship program makes the right source of resources available for the right student, not only to help them with their placement, but also to close the growing cybersecurity skill gap. Here is the goal. Qualified academic institutions receive access to self-paced e-learning for students, same like at the previous presentations. And over here in these programs, not only for the students, we also provide access to the faculties to go and get trained. We provide virtual firewalls to build a cybersecurity lab, and we also provide discount vouchers for the exam. Through this internship program, student will gain access to the Palo Alto Network's cybersecurity curriculum. Students will be getting a certificate of completions on completing the courses, and also free online cybersecurity workshop by industry experts. We are bringing in our technical experts to come and speak to the students in a forum like this or sessions like this to understand how industry or what is the industry need and how do we well prepare them for their placements. All students are entitled for their discount vouchers. We provide 100% discount vouchers for the faculties. We provide free faculty enablement program, which is an instructor-led training to help them gain the knowledge so that they can spread it to the students. So we believe in the train the trainer model. So we train the faculties train the student so that we can scale. And we help students in the schools, academia, to build a virtual cybersecurity lab with a firewall called VM50 model. It is fully bundled with threat license, traffic license, and all necessary required license to do a penetration testing, analysis, and maintaining the real life network. Because this is the true firewall that people use in a virtualized environment like VMware servers, Citrix servers, AWS, Amazon, and so on. And we are not only simply providing a VM firewall, we are providing together with all the necessary VM images to build a complete, perfect cybersecurity lab. A client machines to generate the traffic, Linux-based, a firewall, of course, to monitor the traffics that traversing through it, a virtual router to perform a network address translations in addition to private public IP simulations. And we also provide a DMZ server, fully configured DMZ server, which comes with threat samples. In order to all this, we have created an internship curriculum roadmap, which is also comes with hands-on lab. Students can start with introduction to cybersecurity. That is the initial fundamental of level course, which student can gain basic knowledge of cybersecurity. If a student believes they already know cybersecurity, they can jump straight to the evaluation side. If they are good, then they can expand to the other three domains called network security fundamental, fundamental of cloud security, fundamental of SOC, which means security operations centers. If a student complete all this, they get full visibility on how people like network security administrators works in a network environment. Or if we move to the cloud, how people try help secure the resources in the cloud, such as SaaS applications or vulnerabilities in the cloud, or how do we configure network in the Amazon AWS clouds. And the other one is like, how do we what we say, like a James Bond in a network environment, people like threat intelligence people. So student, if you learn this, they can actually explore. It's an open a door for the people, students to become a threat intel. To study all this, to prepare all this, we provide 3 major resources. One is called Study Guide, which is a book itself. And the next one is the LMS, the courseware. The courseware is built on a platform called beacon.paloaltonetworks.com, powered by Intelum. And we are providing all our resources translated, the actual study material into a digital learning platform. This is to ensure the students complete all the requirements to be eligible to obtain a certificate of completions. There are 4 courses. As I mentioned in the previous slide, if a student complete all four, they can get 4 completion certificate. And then for the exams, for the first 500 students who are completing all this and attempting for the PCCET exam, we will be providing a 100% discount vouchers. Each cost about $115. For the remaining of 4,500 students, we will be providing 60% discount voucher. In order to prepare students for the exam, we will provide the exam data sheet, exam blueprint to show them how the exam is actually looks like. And after that, PCCET, that is the exam name, stand for Palo Alto Networks Certified Cybersecurity Entry-Level Technician. We will give them a study guide to prepare for the exam, and also finally a practice exam. The course that we have built, it is not simply crafting and delivering our knowledge. It is actually the Palo Alto Networks Academy courseware development team actually build a courseware based on NICE NIST framework in the US. And National Institute of Standard and Technology, and NICE stand for National Initiative for Cybersecurity Education. We work with them to craft this course to map current industry need work job roles. For example, if a student complete the security operations fundamental course, they may actually apply a job as a cyber threat analyst or data analyst, where people can work like a threat warning analyst in a day-to-day operations, or any source analyst. With this, I would like to say thank you for the opportunity and happy to work with you all.
Sarvanan Rajgopalji for providing the opportunity to our students to become a James Bond, that is a cyber security certified professionals. I mean, as I myself was a cyber certified, so I always wonder, the hackers and crackers are literally attacking our computers and networks at a rate of 30, every attack happens in 39 seconds. So that's somewhere around 2,244 attacks on a day basis. I mean, so this shows the importance of cyber security, because every business which does a transaction needs a cyber security expert. And that's where we see millions of opportunities for our young generation of Indians who is pretty good in maths and science. I think they can create a huge impact, and they are ready to protect all these networks. And where you call it as a James Bond or a cyber security, defenders. What I call it as a defenders. And if you see the kind of attacks recently, brute force or credential stuffing or phishing or man-in-middle attack or denial in service, SQL injection, zero-day, DNS tunneling. I mean, there's a huge opportunities. And I request if you can provide some kind of opportunities to our students on doing some R&D, because I see the global threats are increasing day by day. The cryptography, crypto analysis, network and system securities, where you already have an expertise. So if you can create such kind of a virtual simulations to help our students, so that they can become better in monitoring, surveillance, forensics is also another area. which is a need of the hour. I think, we really thank you for giving this opportunity to our students, and I'm sure our students will take it forward, and they will gain lots of experience. And as we are almost on the edge of the program, I would like to thank each and every participant along with the companies. So I would like to thank Subhajit Jagdev ji from EduSkills for connecting all these amazing companies, and Anita ji from Salonist, and Peter from Blue Prism, Lokesh ji from AWS, Sirish Pandey ji from Red Hat, Mukut Kumar ji from Juniper Networks, Sarvanan ji from Palo Alto Networks Cyber Security. So I will now let's start with the question and answer session, because we would like to see if the students or faculty or institutes has any questions, so that we will take it forward.
So there are two questions in our chat box. One is from Suresh Raja. Sir, mechanical design internships vacancy. He is asking about the mechanical design internships vacancy.
As I mentioned earlier, we are working with various core engineering opportunities. When I say core engineering, the civil engineering, mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, etc. So we are working very hard with the various companies. Definitely we will come back to you, because I'm still finalizing few companies. Because as you know, for them it's all real. I mean, you need to go on the ground and do it. So they need to follow some procedure and some approvals. So we are working with them, and definitely we will give you opportunities on that, and trust me, we will give you best of the best opportunities.
The other question is from Miss Veena J. Is the virtual internships available for diploma student also?
Yes, internship opportunities for everyone. I mean, if you ask me, the student is studying in 7th standard also is eligible to take an internship opportunity if it's very near to his house. I mean, why not? Why should only the graduates have fun? I mean, we are giving opportunity to engineering students, to diploma students, to MBA students. We have 12 lakh plus internship opportunities. You need to just go through and search, for the internship opportunity interested you in your particular area. So I request everyone to go through the portal, search, and maybe I will request Vipanji to post the URL once again. So you please go through and see, if it can help you. And our intention is to provide maximum internship opportunities, and the thought process is we want you to acquire minimum 5 skills by the time you come out of college. In that, at least 2 skills on your education side. I mean, if you are taken on mechanical engineering, we want you to do 2 internship on mechanical engineering, 1 on the cross domain. Maybe you are a mechanical engineer, but in the mechanical field now lots of advanced softwares are getting developed, right? We want you to do 1 internship on that. And the 4th one is language, because who knows, maybe you will get an opportunity in Japan, or maybe in some countries, right? So it's better to learn some international languages, 2 or 3. So that's the 4th one. The 5th one is communication, because our Indians are becoming more engineers as a and working on the background. But we want you to become like a entrepreneur, as a researcher, as an innovator. So we are trying our best, so, and advise everyone to have this 5th skill, which is communication skill. Because if you can communicate well, and if you can report well, then definitely you will get a better opportunity. So these are the 5 areas where we want every student of ours, to get a empowerment. So this is where we are focusing, and we are ready to help, and we are agile in nature. If you have some demand, you can demand as you want something from the internship point of view, we will try to fulfill. Thanks.
The other question is from Abdul Rahman. Please tell me about the eligibility criteria to apply for these internships opportunities. I think this is a very common question. So the eligibility criteria for all internship program are available on website. You can also see them. And other question is from Murunmai Gaikwad. What about civil engineers? And something like question for
I think
MBA.
that's an interesting question. See, now what we are doing, we are collecting all the data of the bridges built in our country, because we built a beautiful bridges, if you see, and some are very old. So where you can learn lots of old, how they created it, and some are very well advanced. So we are working with national highway authorities and various other areas, and identifying all these bridges, so that we will give an opportunity to civil engineers who can go and gain an experience, by working with the teams and mentors.
So I think question is over now. No more question is over in our chat box. Is there any internships for automobile engineering?
Yeah, that's a good question, because Industry 4.0 is purely on the manufacturing side, where you will get most of the opportunities. So we are working with Automobile Skill Council. Recently, we had 2 to 3 meetings with them, very productive meetings with very big companies in the automotive industry. They are planning to provide some opportunities. Very soon, we will update you on that.
Someone is asking about internships for logistics process. And
that we already have. I think I don't see the name. I think Mr. John. I think so Mr. John, we already have some opportunities. So you please search through the portal.
I think most of the question we have taken.
I mean, this is open for diploma students also, because I did my diploma then engineering, so I see the advantage in doing diploma. So you all are welcome. You please do as many as internship opportunities available.
So for more clarification or any suggestion, you may also write to us on ad2neet@aicte-india.org and ad3neet@aicte-india.org and ad1neet@aicte-india.org. I have already posted, sir. So you may write to us on those email IDs, and I will also post on in our chat box. Now I welcome my colleague Sri Ramesh NG, Assistant Director, to give vote of thanks to all panelists and participants.
Good afternoon to all. On behalf of NEETSEL AICTE, I would like to thank Honorable Chairman Sir for talking about to enhance the reskilling for students and importance of startup and to become as entrepreneur. I also thank to Honorable Member Secretary Sir AICTE for talking about the importance of training during their study. I also thank Dr. Putta Chandrasekhar Sir, Chief Coordinating Officer NEETSEL AICTE, for addressing about internship portal of AICTE, which is having more than 1 lakh internship opportunities are available for different departments, and importance of giving internship for pan-India basis. I also thank Mr. Subhajit Jagadev, co-founder and CEO EduSkills Foundation, for signing MOU with the AICTE and committed 5 lakh internships to our students, and further to increase 10 lakh internships. I also thank Dr. Anita Scaria Charge, Vice President India at Salonist, for talking about increasing digital society, importance of need for transformation, future ready skills, and which critical skills have you at college level and how to improve at current scenario. I also thank Peter Kardenberg, MD and President for Indian Subcontinent at Blue Prism, for talking about the importance of robotic process automation internship program that accelerates operational efficiency. I also thank Mr. Shirish V. Pandey, ABAC lead, Red Hat Academy, actively participate in and contributes to open source communities. I also thank Mr. Logesh Megra, Head AWS Academy South Asia, for talking about every digitalization is taking over cloud and digital skills imperative in India ties into our vision of bridging the industry skill gap and to bridge the gap higher education students around the world to fill wide range of in-demand cloud roles. I also thank Mr. Muthukumar M, Vice President India at Juniper Network, for talking about importance of networking skills. I also thank Mr. Saravanan Rajagopal, training partner manager, JAPAC, for talking about cyber security virtual internship program. I also thank to my colleague and also thank to all the colleges and students who have joined the event. Jai Hind. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.